We want to get right over to meteorologist Troy Bridges for the latest.
Yeah, you just said it. Very close to Category 5 strength. This thing has winds at 155 miles per hour. It takes 156 mile per hour winds to become a Category 5. So this is almost at the very top end of the scale, certainly the top end of a Category 4 scale, and then it would be at the bottom end of a Category 5 scale. But again, we go only up to Category 5 hurricanes. This could strengthen rapidly as it moves closer to land. Of course, very shallow water closer to land that's very warm, near 90 degrees, which is that fuel to strengthen this even more. Here is the official cone as of 5 o'clock this morning. Of course, we'll get a new one at 11 o'clock, but each hour we get updates on those wind speeds, and that's why we have that new information in about higher wind speeds close to Category 5 strength. According to this latest track, it does take it on shore near Fort Myers or even a little bit north of Fort Myers to areas like Port Charlotte as a Category 4 and then weakening over land. So because it's going to be so strong, the upper end of a Category 4, possibly even a Category 5, then that would mean it would take longer for this thing to weaken over land. That's why it still shows a Category 1 hurricane over Polk County weakening to a tropical storm as it moves into Orange County. So the timeline would be a landfall sometime early this afternoon, possibly as early as noon or 1 in the afternoon. We've got to watch to see exactly where this goes. If it does any wobbling or goes farther to the north, it may take a little longer for it to make a landfall. But once it does, we're going to see more of those deteriorating conditions. You can see the yellow here indicating tropical storm force wind gust for most all, in fact, all of Central Florida, but most all of the state as early as this evening. And then the orange would be the hurricane force wind gust moving into our southern zones. That's Osceola County, southern sections of Lake and southern sections of Seminole County, also southern sections of Sumter County is what I'm trying to say. And then it moves into most all of Central Florida with those hurricane force wind gusts heading into the evening hours and early morning hours tomorrow. So the bottom line is we're going to start with tropical storm force winds and then some hurricane force wind gusts heading through the day today and then the early morning hours tomorrow. So here we go with winds sustained in the 20s, 20 to 25, even 30 miles per hour. It takes 40 mile per hour winds to be categorized as tropical storm force. So we will see some of those gusts soon moving in from the south. Plenty of rain across Central Florida. We'll see that chance for some of those tornadoes to develop. We've had tornado warnings just to our south, so into the next few hours that tornado risk is there as we have more of that rain winding around and continuing through the day today.